Have you ever felt like your body is changing faster than you expected? Your memory isn't as sharp, your stomach feels unsettled, and your knees ache just walking up the stairs. These small signs can build quietly, stealing your energy and independence before you realize it. But here's the truth, your body is still listening, and with the right support, it can respond in powerful ways. That support might be hiding in something as simple as rosemary tea. This ancient herbal remedy is now backed by modern science and offers real help for digestion, memory, stress, and even joint pain. It's one of those gentle, natural health tools that can fit right into your daily habits for longevity. For those of us focused on senior health and aging gracefully, this tea could be a small change that brings surprising benefits. If you're ready to explore senior home remedies that actually make a difference, this video is for you. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share in the comments. Have you ever tried rosemary tea before? Now let's look at what really happens to your body when you drink it every day. Number 1. Improve circulation and heart health. Many older adults struggle with cold hands and feet, dizziness or fatigue, all signs that blood circulation is weakening. You might brush it off as just getting older, those chilly fingers, the lightheaded feeling when you stand up, or that tired heaviness in your legs by mid-afternoon. But your body is trying to tell you something. It's not just fatigue. It's not just the weather. These are quiet warnings that your circulation might be slowing down more than you realize. As we age, the vessels that carry blood through our bodies begin to tighten. This means your heart has to work harder to get blood where it's needed. Less oxygen reaches your brain. Your muscles tire more quickly. Your energy fades even after a good night's sleep. This is why poor circulation can lead to so much more than just discomfort. It's linked to heart attacks, strokes, and even falls, especially after 60. What's surprising is how something so simple could begin to change all that. A cup of rosemary tea made gently from the leaves of a humble garden herb holds more power than it seems. Within each sip are natural compounds that help relax and widen your blood vessels. This means your heart doesn't have to push so hard. It means blood flows smoother. It means your brain, your skin, your hands, your feet, they all get what they need without strain. It's not a miracle, but it is a moment of care you can give yourself every single day. One warm cup in the morning or another before bed can become more than just a comforting ritual. It becomes one of the easiest ways to support your heart without adding pressure or cost. This isn't just about comfort, it's about prevention. Because when blood flows freely, the risks of clotting, high blood pressure, or dangerous heart rhythms go down. For many, rosemary tea becomes a quiet form of defense, a daily rhythm, a small act of strength. It's one of those daily habits for longevity that feels easy, yet can help hold back the wave of more serious illness. When you make this tea a part of your life, you're not just adding warmth to your cup. You're sending support through every part of your body, your brain, your heart, your memory, your movement. This is what it means to choose the path of healthy aging. Not waiting until something breaks, but gently reinforcing what keeps you strong. Cold hands and tired legs don't have to be your normal. You have options. You have wisdom. And your body is still capable of responding beautifully even after 60. Small things done consistently can shape your future. So the next time your fingers feel numb or you feel dizzy getting out of bed, pause for a moment. Listen to what your body's asking for. And remember, sometimes the answer really is as close as your next cup of tea. Number 2, soothe digestive issues. Do you often feel bloated, constipated, or gassy after meals? That heavy feeling in your stomach, the pressure, the cramping, the sluggishness, it's more than just uncomfortable. For many older adults, it becomes a daily struggle. Meals that once brought joy now bring discomfort. And slowly, without even realizing it, you start avoiding the foods you love, the dinners with friends, the evening walks. But the truth is, your digestion is simply asking for help. As the body ages, the digestive system slows. Stomach acids drop, intestinal muscles lose tone, and bile doesn't flow as freely. That's why things like constipation, gas, and bloating become more common. But these aren't things you have to live with. They're signs. Signs that something gentle, natural, and consistent can make a real difference without depending on harsh laxatives or long lists of prescriptions. That's where rosemary tea comes in. This humble herb has been trusted for generations, and now research supports what tradition already knew. A cup of rosemary tea works deep in the belly. It calms spasms. It reduces inflammation. It gently relaxes the intestines, making it easier for your body to do what it was designed to do, digest and let go. There's something soothing about knowing that relief doesn't have to come from a pill. Rosemary encourages bile to flow properly from the gallbladder, which is essential for breaking down fats. And that's especially important after 60, when your metabolism naturally slows and your digestive fire dims a little. You don't need more food. You need better support to handle the food you already eat. If you've tried everything, cutting out foods, eating earlier, drinking more water, but still feel tight and uncomfortable after meals, it's not your fault. Your body may simply need a nudge in the right direction. That nudge could be a cup of warm rosemary tea after lunch or dinner. No chemicals, no additives, just leaves, water, and time. This small act can help transform digestion from a daily burden into something smooth and dependable. For those who want to age with ease, to enjoy their meals again, and to feel light rather than bloated, rosemary tea offers a gentle promise. It's one of the most overlooked senior home remedies, yet it works with the body rather than against it. By listening to your gut quite literally, you can take back a sense of control and comfort. This is what it means to age wisely, not giving in to discomfort, but finding tools that help you feel at ease in your own body. With just a few sips a day, you may start noticing more than just physical relief. You may find confidence returning, social moments becoming easier, and a quiet sense of well-being settling in. Let digestion be something you no longer worry about. Let rosemary tea remind you that small natural changes still hold great power, especially for those who choose to age with care and courage. Number 3, balance blood sugar. Naturally, if you're managing pre-diabetes or type 2 diabetes, rosemary tea can be a gentle ally. Blood sugar doesn't always rise with a loud alarm. Sometimes it builds quietly first, with a little more fatigue, then a bit of blurred vision, then maybe a strange craving after every meal. You eat what you've always eaten, but your body reacts differently now. Energy doesn't last, focus fades, and deep down there's a growing worry about what's happening inside. Managing blood sugar isn't just about avoiding sweets. It's about how your body uses what you give it. As we age, the cells become less responsive to insulin, the hormone that unlocks energy from sugar. And when that mechanism slows, sugar builds in the blood instead of fueling your muscles and brain. That's when the damage begins, even if you can't feel it yet. This is why so many older adults quietly develop pre-diabetes, sometimes without knowing. But this is also where small natural choices make a big impact. Rosemary tea, known mostly for its fragrance, offers something more than aroma. Within its leaves are compounds that mimic the effect of insulin. That means your cells can become more sensitive again. Sugar is absorbed more smoothly. Spikes after meals are less extreme. Energy becomes more stable, and your mood and memory benefit too. It's not a replacement for medicine, and it's not a magic cure. But it's a practical addition to your day, easy to make, calming to drink, and full of support. For anyone following a senior nutrition guide, rosemary tea fits in beautifully. No calories, no added sugar, just a quiet plant doing gentle work in the background. It helps your body remember how to manage sugar the way it once did. This becomes especially powerful when combined with mindful eating, gentle movement, and regular rest. Together, these become daily habits for longevity, habits that slow down the damage high blood sugar causes to the heart, the eyes, the nerves. You don't need to overhaul your entire lifestyle overnight. You need a few reliable allies, and rosemary used regularly can be one of them. The journey toward healthy aging doesn't begin with fear. It begins with understanding, with knowing that support exists not only in prescriptions, but also in nature. Drinking rosemary tea can help restore a sense of control, not just in numbers on a chart, but in how you feel moving through your day. So if you've been feeling tired after meals, if you've been told your blood sugar is a little high, don't wait for it to get worse. Start supporting your body now, gently and consistently. 1 cup of rosemary tea may seem small, but sometimes the smallest steps bring the biggest peace of mind, especially when they come from nature's quiet wisdom. Number 4, enhance memory and brain function. Memory loss, brain fog, and even mild confusion can feel scary. You misplace your keys. A familiar name slips your mind. You walk into a room and forget why. These moments may seem small, but they leave a heavy weight on your confidence. You wonder if it's just a normal part of getting older, or if it's something more. And that quiet fear lingers, especially at night when the mind replays what it forgot during the day. The truth is, your brain is changing. Blood flow slows, Oxidative stress builds, and the delicate connections between brain cells become harder to maintain. But aging doesn't mean losing your mind. Not if you start listening now. Not if you give your brain what it needs before those memory gaps grow into deeper problems. This is where prevention becomes a form of strength, and small daily actions matter more than ever. One of those actions might be a simple cup of rosemary tea. It's easy to overlook just leaves and water, but what happens inside your body is far more profound. Rosemary contains antioxidants that shield brain cells from damage. It improves circulation to the brain, feeding neurons with oxygen and clearing out waste. And most importantly, it supports the production of acetylcholine, the chemical your brain uses to store and retrieve memories. When your brain can communicate clearly, you feel the difference. You stay sharp in conversations. You follow through on plans. You feel more like yourself. And with daily use, rosemary tea has even been linked to lower risk of serious memory conditions like Alzheimer's and dementia. These aren't just promises. These are patterns seen in both tradition and science, patterns that offer hope in the quiet fight against cognitive decline. It's not just about memory either. Many people report feeling calmer, more focused, and less tired when they include rosemary in their routine. That's because your brain and mood are closely connected. When your mind feels clear, your whole body follows. You move more freely. You make better decisions. You stay involved in the moments that matter. This is how aging gracefully starts, not by ignoring change, but by supporting the systems that matter most. For those who care deeply about maintaining their independence, staying mentally sharp is everything. That's why natural health for seniors needs to go beyond diet and exercise. It must include habits that protect the mind. Rosemary tea is one of the simplest yet most overlooked longevity tips available to older adults. It's affordable, accessible, and it honors the body's need for gentle support rather than aggressive intervention. If you've been worried about your memory, don't wait for a diagnosis to make a change. Start with one quiet moment each day. Brew a cup. Sip slowly. Let your brain receive what it's been missing. Because even after 60, even in the face of forgetfulness, your mind is still capable of healing, rebuilding, and surprising you. All it needs is your care and consistency. Number 5, reduce inflammation and joint pain. Arthritis, back stiffness, and sore muscles can make everyday activities harder. Pain has a way of stealing the small joys of daily life. A stiff back when you wake up, knees that ache with each step, shoulders that throb after just folding laundry. You don't complain much. You're used to pushing through. But the truth is that slow-burning pain is wearing you down, not just physically, but emotionally too. Behind those aches is something deeper: inflammation. It's your body's way of protecting itself. But over time, that same defense mechanism can turn against you. Chronic inflammation is at the root of many age-related conditions. It's not just about arthritis. It's connected to fatigue, immune issues, even heart disease. And the longer it lingers, the more damage it quietly causes, day after day, year after year. This is why reducing inflammation is more than a comfort. It's a critical step in preventing aging diseases and staying independent longer. You don't need another pill. What you may need is something simpler, something natural. Rosemary tea may look ordinary, but inside it holds powerful anti-inflammatory compounds that work gently through your system. These compounds help calm overactive immune responses, reduce swelling, and ease the pressure that builds inside joints and muscles. It doesn't work like a painkiller. It doesn't numb you. Instead, it addresses the cause, not just the symptom. That's what makes it special. It helps bring your body back to balance, supporting healing rather than covering up discomfort. When used daily, rosemary tea becomes more than a drink. It becomes part of a steady rhythm of care, one that doesn't rely on chemicals, one that respects the wisdom of the body. And there's something else. When inflammation goes down, your immune system becomes stronger. It doesn't have to fight so hard all the time. That means fewer colds, faster recovery, more resilience. It means waking up without dread, moving without wincing, laughing without tightness in your chest or tension in your back. For older adults who want to maintain mobility and reduce their risk of long-term damage, this is one of the most practical daily habits for longevity. You don't have to wait until pain becomes unbearable. You don't have to watch yourself grow weaker step by step. With something as small as a warm cup of rosemary tea each day, you can begin turning the tide softly but surely. Choosing to drink rosemary tea isn't just about feeling better today. It's about protecting your tomorrow. It's one of those quiet personal decisions that shows you're still taking care of yourself. You're still in charge, and even with the challenges that aging brings, your body can still respond, still heal, still surprise you with its strength. All it needs is your support consistently, patiently, one sip at a time. You don't have to do everything at once to feel better. Sometimes one gentle change is enough to begin a new chapter. A cup of rosemary tea each day could be that quiet shift your body has been waiting for. It brings warmth, balance, and a sense of control you may have thought was gone. Your journey to live healthy after 50 doesn't need to be rushed. It just needs to be real. Give your body small moments of care, and it will respond with strength and clarity. You deserve that kind of peace. If this helped you, don't forget to subscribe. Your health is your greatest wealth. Like the video, share it with someone you care about, and let us know in the comments, have you ever tried rosemary tea?